Hey handy people, Dan here. Today I fixed that master window switch on my 98 Volvo V70R. Why don't you come on along and I'll show you how I did it. So this little button broke off, this master window switch, and this master window switch obviously has seen better days, but it is working. So this is a C70 window switch that's pretty nice. I'm gonna take this one apart because I've got a bunch of them. I don't have a C70 anymore. Anyways, I'm gonna take this apart and pull this switch and put it on here. Boy, it sure is nice and crisp and clean. So I'll show you how that's done. You basically, all these little tabs, you just gotta get underneath and pry them loose. And once you gotta use two screwdrivers usually to get the first bit of where it moves it, so that the tab is the locking. See, these things lock over these little plastic deals, and once you get the first couple done, apart it comes. Hey, look there. Now I've got this guy inside of here, which I'm not sure. Gotta figure out how that works. I'm gonna try prying this apart. I think we can. It may be glued. This one's broken anyway, so it won't hurt anything to try and get it apart. Oh, look there, it popped right apart. It's just held on also by some tension. And there we have it. We have the part I'm looking for, which is this little guy. The C70 and the S&Vs are the same basic switch piece, but it could be that they're not. And look at there. I got it out, but that's different than that. So I think I got to take this off as well. So these are really delicate. These little parts right here are very delicate, and you got to pry them so gently. And here again is where I got to get two off at the same time. Patience is key. Just about had it. Okay, I think I discovered the secret. I took my razor knife, slid it under this tab, and actually cut the little holding pins off, or at least most of them. In there, I got it out without damaging this. I actually cut these off. You gotta be careful, you know. Make sure you don't cut yourself while you're doing it, but here's the little bits that were left. So I got that successfully out of there, and I have a nice, pretty clean button for this switch pack. So that's pretty cool. I'm not going to put it in just yet because I want to see if I can use this nice clean power lock toggle. Oh man, there's even a better one there. Or is that better? No. Yeah, this one has a little damage on the corner. I think I'm going to take this one apart and harvest that button. Getting this off is pretty simple. You just wedge a screwdriver under there and kind of pry up. Gently, of course. And there we have it. That one's off. Now I just need to get this guy out of here, which means I got to pry this bottom off. And this is going to take several of these screwdrivers. I got to get over top of that. And then in here, and there we go. Now I've got it started. I can just kind of go around and pop it, pop it. And once you get it started, it comes apart pretty easy. You're still gonna snag on a few spots, but there we have it. That one's out of the way. Now, wait, I wanted this out of the way. Notice this is the little mechanism that the switch rides on that has a plunger and a spring, just like that one, and a bunch of debris and dirt. Oh, this looks pretty straightforward. It's like there's just this little piece here to overcome. Of course, when I think it's simple, it's not. Just about had it. Come off on that back side. Okay, got it. So I got a pretty clean little power button switch, and it's not as gummy as many. And I'll clean that up a little bit. Well, there we have it. I cleaned it up a little bit with a microfiber and just a little bit of alcohol, rubbing alcohol. And I got most of it gone. I don't want to take any more off because I'll start taking the gray off, which I don't want to do. So now I've got two nice buttons. Let's see what else I can come up with. Okay, here's the difference. This is the one that I just took off. This is a little housing that holds this switch pad. And this switch pad mounts 4 spots. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one has 1, 2, and then the other side has 2. This one is missing 2. This one's broke off there, and that one's still there, but the other one on the other side is broken off. So I had to replace, not just this, I had to replace this to make this switch pack whole. So the next piece goes in the bottom here, and it's that little spring pin. So I have to put that in. before I mount it back in the switch. And the spring pin goes in with a spring. It's hard to do this and hold the phone, but it goes in like that, and then it drops into here on the switch, and those are the two hinge pieces. You can see the hinge loop there and there, and that's what these, I'll point with a screwdriver, it's easier. There's little pins that stick out that go in there. So it's a little tedious, a little tight, but it's gonna work. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna have a nice switch pack. Yeah, it took some finagling, but I was able to get the button in. And I got 4 pretty clean buttons. Well, 5 pretty clean buttons and 6 pretty clean buttons. I think it's very good. So onward and upward, finish assembly and put this bad boy in the car. So I decided, since this has this wear on this little top, I'm going to use this other one in its place. So I'm going to swap that out as well and improve that before I put it back all together. There, that's better. Didn't take much. It just pries out on 2 little points. One's right here. You just go under like that. And then one's on the opposite side. And I just use this little tiny screwdriver, and plenty good. Oh yeah. Next steps. Then you snap on the cover, and it snaps down. You just take your time, and she pops right on, and there it is, my refurbed window switch. Oh yeah. Now to do this project, I had to pull the door panel, and while I was at it, I epoxied it up. As you can see, some of the epoxy, and I did that first and let it dry while I was putting it back together. And also, this mount right here had come off and was stuck on the door, so I fixed that too. And sometimes you end up missing a couple of bits, so I've got some more of these I'm going to add in. And then it's time to put this bad boy back together. Oh yeah. So I replaced the 2 missing ones here, but then I saw there was a damaged one. There were 3 other damaged ones. So I decided, well, you know what? I have them. Let's pop them back in. And it's pretty straightforward. Might as well put the best in I can, eh? There we have it. And I'll toss these 3 because they are usable. I'll still keep them, but yeah, I got more in there in my little pail. So, yep, it does pay sometimes to keep your parts. Oh yeah, now we're ready to mount the switch pack, and then I'll go remount that on the door, and I'll be done. So the moment of truth, the car's running. Oh yeah, that window goes down and up. Let's check that one. Oh yeah. How about that back one? Oh, look at there. And finally this one. Yes, sir. And that switch looks pretty darn nice there. Yes, sir, it does. Perfect, no, but perfectly fine for me. Another win. Built keeping these old Volvos going. Thanks for watching.